Namaskar, welcome again. This is our fifth lecture. Now let us solve the 18th question. If sin 3x is 1 and 3x is acute angle, that is between 0 and 90 degree, we have to find what is sin x, what is cos 2x, what is tan square x minus sec square x. So that means you have to find the value of x, right? I think you can solve this problem easily, right? Sin 3x is given 1. Now this 1 I can write as sin 90 degree, right? On left hand side we have sine relation, so I convert this 1 and sine relation. So therefore this will give me the value of 3x is equals to 90 degree. Therefore this will give me the value of x as 90 degree divided by 3, which is 30 degree. So the value of x we got 30 degree. Now easily we can find sin x, cos 2x, tan square x minus sec square x. So let us first find sin x. So sin x is sin 30 degree and sin 30 degree is 1 upon 2. Second, let us find cos 2x. Now cos 2x is cos 2 into 30 degree, which is cos 60 degree, which is cos 60, okay, it is again 1 upon 2. And third, we have to find tan square x minus sec square x. So third we have tan square x minus sec square x. So this is tan square 30 degree minus sec square 30 degree. Sec is reciprocal of cos, so we can think in terms of reciprocal of cos 30 degree. So tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3, so this is 1 upon root 3 square, minus cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2, so sec is 2 upon root 3, so this is 2 upon root 3 the whole square. This we get 1 upon 3 minus this we get 4 upon 3. So this is 1 minus 4 whole divided by 3. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So ultimately I will get minus 3 upon 3. So minus 3 upon 3 is what? Minus 1. So this is the value of tan square x minus sec square x. 19th problem. Solution. 3 tan square theta. 3 tan square theta minus 1 is 0. We have to find cos 2 theta, given that theta is an acute angle. Okay. So 3 tan square theta minus 1 is 0. So therefore what we can say that? Therefore we can say that 3 tan square theta is equals to 1. Therefore tan square theta is equals to 1 upon 3. Therefore tan theta is 1 upon root 3. Now 1 upon root 3 we know that tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. So this is equal to tan 30 degree. So therefore theta is equals to 30 degree. Now theta is 30 degree, we have to find cos 2 theta. Now cos 2 theta is equals to cos 2 into 30 degree is equals to cos 60 degree, which is equals to cos 60 is 1 upon 2, right? If 3 tan square theta minus 1 is 0, we have to find cos 2 theta. Simple. What we done? We first find the value of theta and then cos 2 theta. Next problem, if sin x plus cos y is equals to 1 and x is 30 degree and y is acute angle, find the value of y. Okay, fine. So we have given sin x plus cos y. Sin x plus cos y, this is given 1. X is 30 degree, so I will say that sin 30 degree plus cos y is equals to 1. Therefore sin 30 degree is what? 1 upon 2 plus cos y is equals to 1. Therefore I have cos y is 1 minus 1 upon 2, which is 1 upon 2. So cos y is 1 upon 2. Therefore value of y, okay, 1 upon 2 means what? This is cos 60 degree. So cos y is equals to cos 60. So what is y? Y is equals to 60 degree. Okay. Now I got the value of y. We have to find the value of y. That's it. Simple. Okay. Now next problem. Problem number 21. Now sin a plus b is root 3 by 2 is equals to cos a minus b. A plus b is between 0 and 90 degree. Find the value of a and b. Okay. So both a and b I have to find out. Okay. So I have given this relation, which is sin of a plus b is equals to root 3 divided by 2 is equals to cos of a minus b. Now I will write this separately, like I will write sin a plus b equal to root 3 divided by 2. I will say this is equation 1. And cos a minus b, I will write cos a minus b, I will write this as root 3 divided by 2. Okay. So sin a plus b is root 3 by 2 and cos a minus b is root 3 by 2. So from 1, sin a plus b is equals to root 3 divided by 2 is equals to sin 60, right? The value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Therefore I have a plus b is equals to 60 degree. Okay, let us consider this as equation 3. And from 2, similarly, what you can say that we have cos of a minus b is root 3 by 2 is equals to cos 30 degree. So therefore a minus b is equals to 30 degree. This we can say is equation 4. So we have equation 3 and equation 4. So therefore a plus b is equals to 60 degree. A minus b is 30 degree. Okay. This is third equation. This is fourth equation. What we do? We add them. So a plus a is what? 2a. And bb will cancel. And here 60 degree plus 30 degree is what? 90 degree. So therefore a equal to 90 degree divided by 2, a is equals to 45 degree. Okay. So the value of a is 45 degree. Yes. What else? We have to find a and b both. So once we got the value of a, I can put the value of a in any of the equation. So put a equal to 45 degree in equation 3. So in equation 3 we put a is equals to 45 degree. So we have 45 degree plus b is equals to 60 degree. Therefore the value of b is 60 degree minus 45 degree is equals to 15 degree. Value of b is 15 degree. Okay, fine. Let us move to the next question. Question number 22. If the length of each side of rhombus is 8 cm and its and its one angle is 60 degree, then find the length of diagonal of rhombus. Okay, so let us revise what is the property of rhombus. Okay, rhombus, in case of rhombus, all the sides are of equal length and their diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So here each side is of length 8 and we have one diagonal AC and one diagonal BD. They are going to be at 90 degree. So the length of each side of rhombus is 8 centimeter and its one angle is 60 degree. So here one angle, this angle is 60 degree. We have to find the length of diagonal and rhombus. Now diagonal, they bisect the angle. So this total angle is 60 degree. So this half angle will be 30 degree. Now here if I consider this point as O, so in triangle, what I can say that we have to find the length of diagonals. Okay, so in triangle AOB, in triangle AOB, okay, angle A is 30 degree, angle O is 90 degree and angle B, therefore your angle B will be 60 degree. Actually one angle is sufficient, angle is 30 degree, that is enough, right, to find the length of AO and OB. So sine of angle A, sine A is equals to, if you see sine A, it is opposite side which is BO upon hypotenuse which is AB. So sine A means sine 30 degree, therefore we have sine 30 degree is equals to BO, the length we don't know, BO, divided by AB which is 8. So therefore sine 30 is 1 upon 2 is equals to BO upon 8. Therefore the value of BO will be 8 upon 2. 8 upon 2 is what? 4. So BO, value of BO is 8 upon 2 which is 4. So I got the length of BO. Now next we can find AO. Okay, so for that we will use cos of angle A. So here we have cos of angle A is equals to AO upon AB. So cos of angle A means cos of 30 degree is equals to AO upon 8. Cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 is equals to AO upon 8. Therefore the value of AO is root 3 upon 2 into 8 is equals to 4 root 3. So this is 4 root 3. Now the value of AO is 4 root 3. So AO is 4 root 3, BO is 4. Okay. Now diagonals are perpendicular bisectors, that is AC is equals to 2 times AO. Now AC is equals to 2 times AO which is equals to 2 times 4 root 3 which is 8 root 3. So the value of AC is 8 root 3. What is the unit? Centimeter. So I will say 8 root 3 centimeter. This is the value of AC. And AB, this is BO. So BD, second diagonal BD, this is 2 times BO. Okay, you can mention that property of rhombus. Property of rhombus, or you can mention that diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular bisectors. this symbol is for bisector, right? So the value of BO is 4. So this BD is equals to 2 into 4 is equals to 8 centimeter. So therefore finally you can say that therefore diagonal BD is equals to 8 centimeter and AC equal to 8 root 3 centimeter. So we get the value of BD and AC. Simple question. Now 23rd question. In a right angle triangle, angle C is 90 degree and angle B is 60 degree. If AC is 6 centimeter, find the length of side BC and AB. So in a right angle triangle, let us first draw one right angle triangle. Okay. So here I will draw one right angle triangle. Okay. In a right angle triangle, angle C is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. C. Angle B is 60 degree. Let us consider this as angle B, which is 60 degree, and let us take this as A. If AC is 6 centimeter, so value of AC is given 6. AC is 6 centimeter. Find the length of side BC and AB. So we have to find BC and AB both. Okay. So 60 degree is given. So that will help me out. Okay. Now I can use sine and tan relation to find this AB and BC. So first let us use sine relation. I will say that sine of angle B. So sine B is what? Sine B, right? Opposite na AC. This is AC upon AB. So from here I will get the value of AB. Sine B means sine 60 degree. This is equals to AC is 6 divided by AB. We don't know. Now sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 is 6 upon AB. So therefore AB is equals to, therefore I have AB is equals to 6 into 2 divided by root 3. 6 into 2 divided by root 3. So 6 to the 12 upon root 3, or what I will do, 6 into 2, here I have root 3, I will multiply and divide by root 3. So root 3 upon root 3. This root 3 into root 3 is 3. Now 3 to the 6. So 3 to the, so 2 into 2 4. So this is 4 root 3. The value of AB is 4 root 3. Okay. So value of AB we got 4 root 3. Now BC. So for that we use tan 60 degree. So tan 60 degree. I have tan 60 degree is equals to AC upon BC. Tan 60 degree is equals to AC upon BC. Therefore tan 60 degree is what? Tan 60 degree is root 3. So I will have root 3 is equals to the value of AC. Value of AC is 6. So this is 6 upon BC. Therefore I have, therefore the value of BC is equals to 6 upon root 3 is equals to 6 upon root 3 multiplied by root 3 divided by root 3. We are rationalizing this. So numerator we get 6 root 3 and denominator root 3 into root 3 is 3. Okay. So therefore the value of BC is 2 root 3. This is the value of BC. BC is 2 root 3. Okay, fine. Let us see this next question. Okay, this will be the last question for this lecture. In the adjoining figure, AP is a man. So AP, this is a man of 1.8 meter. AP is a man of height 1.8 meter, and BQ is a building of 13.8. So this complete length from here to here, BQ, so from bottom from here to here, it is 13.8. If the man sees the top of the building by focusing his binoculars at an angle of 30 degree to the horizontal. Find the distance of the man from the building. So this angle is 30 degree given. We have to find this distance AB, which is equals to PC. That means ultimately we have to find the value of PC. Okay. So in triangle PCQ, I can find the value of QC. Okay. This total height is given 13.8 and this height is 1.8. So as what I will say that in solution, I will say that ABCP is rectangle. Therefore, AP is equals to BC is equals to 1.8 meter. Okay, 1.8 meter, fine. Okay, now CQ, this is equals to BC minus BQ minus BC is equals to, this is equals to BC minus BQ. So this BC is 13.8 minus BQ is 1.8. So this gives me value as 12. So value of CQ is 12. Now in triangle PCQ, let me bring this triangle down so that I don't have to check again and again, right? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now in triangle PCQ, we have angle C 90 degree and angle P 30 degree, and the value of CQ is equals to 12. Tan angle P. Okay, therefore tan of angle P, because I want this PC, tan of angle P is equals to CQ divided by PC. So therefore tan of 30 degree is equals to CQ divided by PC. Now tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 is, the value of CQ is 12 upon PC. Therefore PC is equals to 12 root 3. So PC is equals to 12 root 3. Now PC is equals to AB. PC is equals to AB is equals to 12 root 3. Therefore I will say, so therefore the question is find the distance of the man from the building. So therefore I will say, therefore distance of building from man is 12 root 3 meter. Distance of building from man is 12 root 3 meter. Fine. So this is how you can solve problems from this particular chapter. Yes. Okay. We will meet in the next lecture and see few more questions. Thank you for watching.